Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. This is Casey with Mosaic Mermaid Tarot. And today's pick a card is going to be the current thoughts, feelings, and intentions of your person, what they wish they could say, what they might be hiding. We just kind of delve into everything, whatever spirit wants to bring to our attention. So, pile one, we have this beautiful obsidian moon. And pile two, we have this gorgeous piece of labradorite moonstone. There she is. So beautiful. And pile three, this beautiful piece of petrified wood, making its debut on the channel. Okay. So, if you're not staying for announcements, I will see you at your piles. 1, 2, 3. Thank you. Bye. Hey guys. So my voice is still a little it goes in and out. So I apologize if I have a little bit of the sick voice. Um I think everybody has gotten just hit with like the worst ugh. And if you have, I feel you. And I'm sorry. um, but yes, I'm kind of running a little behind on all these ideas that I have and these things that I want to do. But I'm getting there, guys. There's a lot of cool stuff coming this year. So be on the lookout. um, okay, so what was I going to say? Well, I mean, of course, you guys know how much I love you and appreciate you. Um, I don't know what's to come in this new year, but I know that I couldn't be doing any of it without any of you guys. And I'm just so thankful and grateful and just it's really unbelievable where I've come in such a short time. It's just the you guys are so I don't even have words. And everybody that I've ever spoken with, shared energy with, done personal readings for, all of you guys in my members section and everywhere, everybody that connects, I just have so much love and warm soul hugs that I'm sending you guys. And so yeah, new year, but same love and kindness and just great. I'm just so grateful. Yes. And yeah. Oh, we did have a giveaway, right? This is something I did want to announce. So, I am starting a second channel. If you haven't heard, I've started it. And what I did was I did a giveaway um, for a free personal reading from me. And I, on New Year's Eve, I did a little countdown. And yeah, so it was my first live. It was quite awkward. And we did get actually two cards that came out, and I was just like, okay, we're gonna do it. And so yeah, I have two winners that are currently on the wait list for the personal reading. And I just, it's something that I want to do as far as um, I know not everybody can, just come up with money for, a personal reading. And so I want to start doing that more, at least once a month. I'm going to put out a video, just a similar video to just a giveaway video like I did with this last one. And, and the directions will just be, sign up on that video. You can sign up even if you've won before, or if you're new, or, you know, just make sure you comment on the video. I, I need to be clear about that this time around. So the video will be put out for you to comment and like. Okay, and that's going to be on this channel. And then as soon as you comment and like on the video from this channel, all I need you to do, if you haven't already, is go over and subscribe to my second channel. And I should be starting to put up content over there soon. If you have any ideas, let me know down in the comments section, as those readings are going to be more spiritual and self-love, spirit related. So that, and this channel is going to be more for, of course, the love readings. So if you have any ideas, let me know. And yeah, I have a lot going on for what I want to do for the members section this year. I am going to start doing a video series that I'm going to be calling um, Quickies, Juicy Love Messages from, or Juicy Messages from Your Lover. I've got some ideas on how to make them spicy yet YouTube friendly, if there can be a compromise. But it will be in the members section, and they won't be monetized. So I think that should help. And, I spent a lot of time putting little stickers and things on on some cards that are, more friendly now that I have tried to fix them in my own way. I'm also making a deck with saucy little sensual quotes and sayings, and so I'm working on that. But yes, I've got lots of things in the works for that, and so that will be available to members only. And that's, I just telling you now, it's going to be for what I like to say, shits and giggles. I expect to have fun with it, as kind of a lighthearted way to just, have an after party after you come here, right? You go go in the members section and get a treat. Something that can lift our spirits after we deal with the hard stuff. So that is in the works. I've already made a new intro, uh, and I might put it on this video. So I have not completed the actual first video yet, but I will go ahead and put up the new intro, and you guys can tell me if you like it. And that will include that information. And so other member perks are always going to be if you um, get a personal reading and you're a member, you go, it's kind of like VIP access. It's one of the perks that you go straight to the front of the line. And the only thing with that is if another member is ahead of you. But that will continue for the new year. And I'm going to continue with the little spicy series. And I think it should be good as long as they're not monetized and they're, in the membership area. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. But oh, what else was I gonna say? Well, the giveaways. Yes, I'm gonna do that once a month. Um, and that's for that personal reading. I mean, otherwise, you can find all the information for my personal readings down below and over on my community feed, where I like to share all my favorite readers and things, and it really it's whatever kind of a day it is. But I do put most of that now into the members section. Um, but yes, so if you're new here and you don't want to miss any of this stuff, just like, subscribe, comment, hit that notification bell, all of those things. And if you're generous and you want to just do that anyway, it really helps with the YouTube algorithm. So that mean old algorithm. Um, but I think that's it. I think. Also, I do already have lots of videos already in the members section. So, you know, that's it there. So members, giveaways, my new channel, suggestions. Yeah, because I have all kinds of decks I can't wait to use over on that channel that are more like spirit related decks. And oh goodness, guys, my brain is just everywhere. There's so much I want to do. So anyway, I guess I'm gonna stop it here since this has been a pretty long intro, and I know that if anybody is still here, you guys are my OGs, or soon to be OGs. So you might as well subscribe, and like and all that good stuff, and say hi because I love talking to you guys. All right, well, let's get into your reading. Okay. All my love, warm soul hugs, wherever you are, whatever you're doing. I hope it's as beautiful as you, and I will see you at your piles. 1, 2, and 3. Thanks, loves. Bye. Hey, pile 1. If you chose this beautiful black obsidian crescent moon. This is going to be a reading. If you are someone that skips the intro very quickly, I just want to tell you, if you would like to learn about the giveaway for the free personal reading or the new spicy series I'm bringing to my member section, then you might want to go back and look at that. But here we go. See your card. Also, and me apologizing because I have been very sick, so my voice is kind of in and out and all kinds of stuff. So, okay, we have this beautiful card, number 6, Dark Moon, Maturation, Growing Up, Introspection, Know Thyself. So, instantly, what I'm seeing is the number 6, which is that number for lovers and Gemini energy. And it's saying know thyself. I feel like it's almost like I feel like you and your person are mirrors to each other with that Gemini energy. And I think with this moon energy, especially because we just had the new moon, it was called the Black Moon Rising, because it was the second new moon in December, and it was in Capricorn, and apparently those are, more rare, and they're like doubly powerful. So I'm just really feeling that energy off this card. Like Dark Night of the Soul, Spiritual Awakening, and she's got horns. But let's see what the Oracle says. Number 6. If you would like to take a screenshot, okay. I'm already seeing 55 is the page number. 5 is that number of change. It's also that number of the Hierophant. So that's like self-limiting belief systems, things like that. And it's almost like that's what the growing up is about, the self-limiting beliefs. Also 10, which it adds to, is that number of completion. So, all right, I'm going to hold this up for you. Maturation, growing up, introspection, and know thyself. This fairy being seems shrouded in deep contemplation, crooked in the cradle of a darkening moon. From the northern hemisphere perspective, a dark air of regret swirls about her. This sad being represents the darkening, the time when we self assess and, like her, grapple with understanding our response to a real test. She feels withdrawn, very young, very childlike, raw and untried. This is no failure of hers. She is facing the sadness that can lie within, asking the difficult questions. On her head curl the horns of a ram, showing she is a fiery being, one who has been brave and headstrong, and who for a time has stepped back to the unfamiliar territory, that of the questioning of the self. She is one of the few of her kind left, and her dilemma is that of feeling isolated and winnowed out, and of being treated unjustly. She faces a quiet kind of extinction and knows that whatever she chooses to do now will determine her fate. And no, she takes this, and so she takes this time to ponder and sit and to understand before acting. She is both masculine and feminine, her horns indicating many years of being on the earth. As they are mature, thick, and heavily curling, she has survived on little over the years and asked only to keep going, but now it seems she faces a real threat and must take the steps to not only survive herself, but to ensure that those like her continue on. From this dark time of deep contemplation, she will emerge and come out again into the world with strength and determination and knowledge. She will flourish again, but for now, it is the time of the dark night of the soul. Didn't I say that? And it is necessary and good, for of it wisdom will be born, and her kind will live wild and free once again. The divinatory meanings. Interestingly, this can be interpreted as a menopausal card for women, or one of seeming bad news bringing about change as their moon times move to darkening. It is a time for understanding the frailties of the self and understanding the wisdom your years on this earth have taught you, knowing that there is nothing that can be done at this time, knowing that you need to understand where you are responsible for the current situation. Learning and taking ownership of responsibility will create freedom and new opportunities. Move through this and feel renewed, alive, and though your own personal evolution is finally underway, it will never be too late. The tests and the subsequent wisdom make this life here so worthwhile and will recreate your beautiful legacy for generations to come. You will rise up from this as the phoenix is reborn from the ashes, just as the moon will wax and grow full once again. Have hope, but do spend time in contemplation. Now, if you are in a blocked state or reversed of this, um, it says that the meaning is not so different to the upright meaning, except that the person being read for may be under the illusion that this testing time is endless, and they may be sliding into depression, mistakenly thinking that the current test is one that will endure forever. It will change. This is not forever, but it is for now. It is the best at this time to actively embrace the introversion, sift through memories, explore your past, understand your patterns, and identify the threats to your existence. Happiness and true self flourishing. Alternatively, the person may be refusing any introspection or self understanding at all and insisting that action must be taken, going for blame rather than looking within the self. For now, pause, stay still, just for a time. And in that space, the shift will come and flow, and joy will return. So now the 11 is justice and 12 is the hanged man. So I just feel like there's finally going to be some maturing going on. And as and take this as it resonates, but for you and your person, um, or maybe even both of you, after going through the dark night of the soul and into your spiritual awakening, like the phoenix reborn from the ashes, there might finally be some justice to an epiphany, a new perspective after hiding away and trying to understand the self instead of, blaming or running. So let's see what the oracle tells us. The other oracles. Okay, let me just. All right. So I'm going to get actually a few of these. This is the Oracle of the Fairies. I want you to take a deep breath and think about your person. Spirit, can I get a few cards for pile one, please? These cards are quite new and a bit sticky, so here's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna. No, these two. And this one, okay. And then what is the bottom? Oh, fairy spotting. It's time to go fairy spotting. It's said that seeing is believing, but in fact, the opposite is true. Believing is seeing. So, what I take from that being the overall bottom of the deck energy is that I think for your person, they are a seeing is believing, right? And you are believing is seeing. Your person's more of a practical thinker, whereas you are more of a daydreamer. And let's see what else we got here. Flourish. The lotus flower fairy tells you to learn from experience and shed your inner light on any unclear areas of your life or those of others. Tree wisdom. This tree dryad will help you navigate through your current situation. Her flute can reveal insight and answers through the sounds it makes. Lost and found. Oh, look, you might have a cat like that, or they might. That might be significant. I used to have a cat, a little bit fur baby that looked just like that. My current fur baby, one of them, Ruby, that would have been her brother, and I used to have his mom. Um, So, also, I'm seeing that. Is that like a fish coming out of that cup, or am I tripping? Hmm. What was lost is about to be found thanks to the lost and found fairy. Sometimes she can help us find things we never even realized were lost. Yeah, I feel like there's definitely some epiphanies going on here. Also, I feel called to say, I think I'm not sure, but I think it's a Christian holiday. It's like the 12th day of Christmas is supposed to be January 6th, and it's called Epiphany. So, if that is significant, um, hmm. So I feel like with this, I first of all, I keep getting this inner child energy, like your your inner children get along, and so do your demons. That's what I'm hearing. But it's like they were lost until they found you. And you've helped them to flourish like the lotus flower grows up out of the mud and the darkness. With your wisdom and your light, you've helped navigate them through this spiritual awakening by being their light, by revealing insights, and there's may even be a musical connection. It's like their heart was lost until you found it again. And now they're starting to bloom. You know, the lotus, it grows up out of the darkness, the muck, just awful conditions. And it comes out to be this beautiful, just glorious, gorgeous flower. And the way that it was brought up was in darkness and very just really dark conditions. So your person might be conditioned for trauma, from trauma, as well as you might be as well, which is why I feel like your inner children are kind of attached to each other. It's very sweet, the energy, even though you may need to give them some very depending on where they are in their journey, they might need quite a bit of space, because I feel like you are ahead of them on that. Long dark curly hair could be significant, or just long dark hair in general. I keep seeing she has blonde hair, but there's a lot of heart chakra and um, crown chakra and third eye chakra energy here, though. So I feel like you guys might even be dreaming about each other. having nightmares. All right, so let's get on to. I'd like to see some tarot. Spirit, what's going on with pile one's person? Okay. So, 4, I need more time. They really do. There goes my throat chakra. They need more time because they are terrified to talk. You know, they just it's like I have knots in my stomach just in my throat. Just thinking about it. Just thinking about just feeling the anxiety of feeling like I'm running out of time. What else? Well, there's that Capricorn devil energy coming out. You make me want to do bad things. True Blood might be significant. I always hear the theme song when I see this phrase. I want to do bad things to you. But we have, and also 4 is that Emperor number, right? So it's like they need time before they can be in that energy for you. Because right now, they are somewhere in between lost and found, trying to just get through the day. Also, you know, that adds to 6, which is lover's energy. And their choice right now is they're not ready. But what I can see is we have this moon energy here, but 15 and 4 is 19, and that is the sun. And that is a beautiful, that's the most beautiful card to come out in tarot, you know. Moon is fears and insecurities and subconsciously just but it is also the feminine, whereas the sun is the masculine. And so this could be a divine counterpart. But right now, I feel like they're really struggling with their feminine, because we all have divine masculine and feminine. And right now, I feel like they're struggling with that part of them. They do really want you. They do. That's, I mean, they just want to drop everything and heal with you. And by heal, I mean um, sexual healing is what's coming through. Whew. Look at that. Oh boy. So there's that magician coming out. They are manifesting this. And again, we have the 10 coming out, which is, you know, they could be possibly close to the end of this cycle, but I want to start a family with you. 10 of Pentacles. They want a grounded new beginning. One is about beginnings. Four is about foundations. They want to build on what they have with you, but if it's earth energy, it is going to be slow. Slow, but practical. And I think they're just really not comfortable yet with, like, you've activated their heart chakra that they thought they had lost, and you found it, and it's very overwhelming. Very overwhelming. Because now they want it all with you. And they do not know how to get to there. They just do not know. So they dream about it. I'm hearing that song. Dream about you. Yeah. Also, 11 again with that justice. So again, maybe they are trying to bring justice to the situation, but they've had to stay away because they have to keep themselves from making those bad decisions. I'm hearing sleep token. No, not sleep token. Bad omens. Bad decisions. There you go. No God, no religion, just bad decisions. All right, give me one more, Spirit. Did you see that? It showed me itself, and I could not look away. So, 111. But that is the I love you card. That is the Ace of Cups. They want all of it. They want to flourish in love and abundance with you. They want to give you something that is tangible. But they are also realizing, as we come back to that energy of seeing is believing and believing is seeing, it's like there's that down to earth practical energy, but they are becoming kind of addicted to your magic, is what I'm feeling. And 10, 11, 12, that's again that new perspective. Pisces energy with that hanged man number. What's on the bottom? I still don't have all the answers. That is some big deck energy. Look at this card hanging out right here. Listen to your heart. I don't know where you're going, and I don't know why, but listen to your heart. Oh, what is this? Be more selfish. I think that's because they are actually the ones who feel guilty for being selfish as they start to see themselves. When you go through this darkness and you start to realize the things that have made you egotistical, or just things change about the way you look at the world, and you realize that the material bullshit that, and even the way society believes you need to act, morals, all these things, you can pick and choose what you want to believe and not have to be in this energy of pleasing everybody else's what they think you should be, what they've, you know, family legacies, um, childhood trauma. Like, you start to realize that there are things that have happened to you that you became aware, that you become aware of when you go through this, which is why it feels like a divine counterpart situation where you guys are mirroring each other. I feel like you do have a runner chaser type dynamic, which is, if you wanted to look at it in attachment style, like, just runner, chaser, avoidant, and anxious attacher, you know? But these are all ways that our body has learned to deal with the unthinkable things that we all have within ourselves. So you always want to lead with grace and space, because you do not ever know what somebody has gone through or what they're going through, especially if they're used to dealing with, say, emotions by pushing them all down and pretending they're not there. If they have let out that Pandora's box, you probably don't want to hear from them for a little while. You can hold space for your person, but ultimately, in these kind of connections, they need to heal. And because we all want to heal our people, but you got to realize that they have to be the ones to heal themselves. And I think your person doesn't want you to see them that way. They just want to come in and be this emperor for you, to have mastered their spiritual lessons. And the thing is we're always going to be healing from something, and it's not linear. So my biggest thing is communication. Nothing this deep will survive if there's no communication. That is the biggest thing. 33:33 on the timer. It just can't survive. In these situations, you and your person need trust. And you can't have trust if you're living in fear, or, you can't communicate how you feel. If you have a problem with the words, and you have a musical connection, you could always send songs, just there's always a way. There's a love language somewhere between the both of you. But my biggest thing is after I lost my two sisters just a few months apart a couple years ago, you just never want to leave anything unsaid. If that is something you intuitively want to do. If there is things that for some reason you woke up tomorrow and that person wasn't there anymore, then I don't think there's anything more important than letting them know that. Because if you can be brave enough to do that, then you won't have any regrets. And the worst that can happen is that they aren't who you thought they were, which you need to know anyway, right? So just keep that in mind. And, always follow your intuition and let your heart guide you. But they don't have all the answers. Again, I'm seeing 12. They do have new perspectives, though. And I think they're finally starting to see things from your point of view. But they want you to be more selfish. They want you to look after your own cup. Fill your own cup with all that love that you've been trying to give away to them, that they just haven't been able to accept. I think it's time to get to the messages portion. I think what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna get a few of these. Spirit, what's going on with Palin's person? Look at that. Look at that. You are my soulmate. It must be written in the stars. Because you most definitely are my destiny. We belong together. We belong together. Give me one more. Oof. Okay, or a couple. Look at this. I said this. You make me nervous. Even just thinking about you, I get nervous. I'm not sure what to say or how to act around you. They have literally no. They just cannot speak the words, but you're mine. I get so pissed knowing other people can have you now. Is it toxic? Yeah, I don't care. I want the world to know you're mine. And that's something that they are dealing with. But they need time. They need time. Ghosted. I'm sorry I disappeared. I needed to get away and clear my head. And that's exactly what's going on. It's just, oh boy. It's crazy, you know. Let's see here. I'm gonna get a few of these. And that could be the way that they've learned how to cope. And it has nothing to do with you, pile one. We all have our issues and we all deserve grace and space. And you just got to do what's best for you. But they are sorry. Unworthy. Look at this. You're a better person than I am. I told you they don't think they're good enough for you. Confusion. I feel unclear about where we stand. There's more of that not having the answers, and you need balance with that too. Missed opportunity. I didn't act when I should have. This is something they regret. It's like they did manifest you and you showed up with all of your magic and beauty, and they they just instantly froze, ghosted. Whatever it was that they did, they didn't do what they wanted to do. Or they now understand that what they did was fucked up. Look at that. Reciprocity. I want to have equal give and take. Yeah. And that's where they fucked up. Because you always gave, even when you knew they couldn't. Escape. I left when things got out of hand or got hard. I'm always getting that song. That why I want to escape with you. Escape with you. I can never remember the name. But yeah, that's what they did. Things got hard. They might have even been a bit jealous. There could have been some third party confusion. And third party doesn't have to actually be a person, it could be anything from a career to a family to any kind of karmic situation. But your person is very practical and they need answers. All right. I'm going to get some messages to close out the reading. Pile one's person, what would you say? If you could say anything about one. Spirit, what would they say if they were being honest? I'm so proud of who you have become, and I think that's because they may be ghosting you, but I feel like they still look out for you. They still have seen the changes you've made, and you've inspired them. They're just a little bit slower about it. I am hopeful that we will reunite again. I lack courage to come back to you. I wish I could feel your body close to mine. Your presence in my life gives me peace. You really do. I really do feel that. Wow, one. Spirit, any messages from One's person? I know more than you think I do. I wasn't expecting to fall in love. Pissed off the wrong. Your person has a sense of humor, for sure. I love you more than you know. I know more than you think I do, and I love you more than you know. All right, guys, I'm going to leave this here. Thank you so much for being here. If you want to dive into this any further, you can find personal reading information from me down below or in my community feed, or you can enter in the giveaway. So look out for that. And please, if you did resonate, let me know down below. I love talking to you guys, and it would really help me out if you could like and subscribe, and go check out my second channel, because I'm going to start doing content over there soon. Seraphim Siren, that's also linked below in the pinned comments. So I just thank you so much. I'm sending you so much love and warm soul hugs, and wherever you are, whatever you're doing, I hope it's as beautiful as you. Thank you so much. Bye. Hey, pile two. If you chose this beautiful labradorite, so beautiful. This is going to be your reading. If you skipped ahead and missed the announcements in the intro, just know that if you are interested in learning about the free tarot reading giveaways, and oh my goodness, I just love it so much. Um, and the new spicy series that is coming to the members section, you might want to go check that out. Let's see what your card is. So we have the number 4. We have Story Keeper. Tell your story, legacy, and write your wisdom. So beautiful. Long hair might be significant. Also, winter. I'm getting these winter vibes. So, this also gives me the vibe of somebody who wants to tell you their story. Your person wants to, follow your wisdom and tell you theirs. Let's see what the oracle says. 4 is that foundational number. It's also the number of the emperor. If you'd like to screenshot. Oh, okay, just 2 pages. All right, I'm going to hold this up while I read. Tell your story, legacy, and write your wisdom. Live your life as if it is the greatest tale ever told. This does not mean to be intentionally dramatic, but it does mean to live imaginatively, intentionally dramatic. Oh, I'm reading the same sentence twice. Um, let's try this one more time. This does not mean to be intentionally dramatic, but it does mean to live imaginatively, boldly, magically. Many people say they wish to write a book, but what they are saying, the fairies declare, is what they wish to record their life story, their wisdom, their experiences, and the lessons they have learned. To have left this place having made a mark that has meaning. So the story keeper is the fairy being who comes to you now, showing you how she is writing down all the stories of all the peoples around the world, and yours too. It may be time to create a story for yourself, a rewriting, if you like, of the fairy tale that is your life, and go beyond the happy ending where so many leave off. Find the inherent wisdom beneath the surface of the story. Which fairy tale story have you been enacting? Which archetypes are coming up for you? And how can you take the pen into your own hands and create a story which resonates for you? The story keeper will write what you speak to her of. So it is time to seek the wisdom in your story and change the patterns and twists that have repeated themselves and seem hackneyed and contrived. Carve out an original tale for yourself. Create it from your dreams and adventures, and know that the story keeper will keep the record of your life on this earth alive for the delivery to the Akashic record. Nothing you do is too trivial or small to be worthy of notice. All your tales and energies have an impact. Tell your story, but most of all, live your own story. Be original, and the story keeper supplied with fresh new material for her book of wisdom. The divinatory meanings. Time to tell of who you are. Share your story. Recognize that you are a record keeper. What is it you wish to gift your ancestors with? Think of the generations to come and live your life as you would wish your story to be told. Bring what you dream of into reality on a daily basis. Tell your best story possible to yourself about your life. Writing is therapeutic. Be original in your storytelling. The reversed meanings. So you may have blockages if any of these resonate or sound like your person. Refusing to believe you can edit your experience and recreate the tale you are telling others. Not understanding that the tale of your life is in your own hands. Not recording the significant moments of your life. Having intentions to write, not only to write for yourself, but to communicate with others and leave a legacy, but not taking action. Feeling insignificant and wondering who you are to dare to contemplate writing and recording your story. Putting off quiet times for introspection. Telling yourself you are no good at writing or storytelling. Wanting others to know who you are, but refusing to tell them about the great and secret moments of your life. Not listening to others' stories and feeling you do not know them. Feeling that you are not in touch with the wisdom keepers. That ancient and deep knowledge is not for you. Underestimating the power of storytelling, of myth, fable, and legend as the repositories of soul truths. So, I'm also seeing that this is, I see the 5, and that gives me Hierophant energy. So, that makes me feel like, these are all attached to your person's self limiting belief systems. And what they really want to do is be that fool, that 0 card. They want, or spirit wants, and is kind of pushing them to change and look within those self limiting belief systems and to take a chance, to take a leap of faith. We have the number 1, which is a new beginning, and 5 is the number of change, and 6 is the number of lovers, which is a choice, and we can choose to take what we know of ourselves and, just live the life that we want and not care about what other people think or say. And so hopefully one is also the magician. So, hopefully that is something that manifests for your person soon. Let's see what the oracles say. This is the oracle of the fairies. I'm sorry if my voice is a little weird, you guys. I have been getting over being sick, so. Take a deep breath and think about your person. Oop. These cards are so sticky because they're new. The bottom of the deck we have wish wisely. Use your wishes wisely to manifest your heart's desire and take practical steps towards making your dreams come true. As an overall energy, it kind of makes me feel like the wish between you and your person is to have that legacy together. Write your wisdom, use your wishes wisely, manifesting. It's beautiful energy. Let's see what we got here. This came out in pile 1. Flourish. The lotus flower fairy tells you to learn from experience and shed your inner light on any unclear areas of your life. Nature signs. Be receptive to the subtle messages from nature as you go about your day. Nature talks to us continually. We need only open our hearts and minds. And celebration. Get ready to let your hair down and celebrate. Look at that. Your hair is down, girl. um, you might have really long hair. It could be significant. Um, so yeah, get ready to let your hair down and celebrate. It's time to go out and dance and play. An invitation could be on the way. You guys may have shared a dance at one point. Oh, so beautiful. Reminds me of Fern Gully, that one scene where they go down into the cave and everything is sparkling and so it's also giving a little bit of Thumbelina. um but yes, what I'm feeling here is that first I want to acknowledge that again, the lotus flower, the way that it grows from the darkness, from the muck, from it's like it's like going through the dark night of the soul into your spiritual awakening. And I feel like you came in with all your wisdom and you started trying to make your dreams come true with your person. You tried to tell your story. And You might be getting a lot of signs and synchronicities. Your person might be as well. But this is the energy of just being able to grow through the worst times of your life and still becoming beautiful and abundant. This could be some signs to ground yourself as well. Hmm. Celebration. Let that hair down. Let's see what the tarot says. Let's try that one more time. Okay, that was better. All right, Spirit, what's going on with Pile 2's person? Okay, right off the bat, you've got the Ten of Cups. That's what they wish for. That's what you wish for. Words do hurt. So when I see this card, especially these two together, it really makes me feel, because this is like a higher perspective card, like a higher self or spiritual. But I also see it as the throat chakra, which I see a lot in this storykeeper and nature right here. So I feel like coming out with the 10 of heart. I always want to call it the 10 of hearts. I'm such a card player. But the 10 of cups, um, it's like you are such a dream, and they don't want to do anything that will jeopardize this emotional connection that they have with you, even though they do not know how to speak it. They do. I think your person has been hurt very badly by words to a point where they've grown silent. And now they're having all these feelings and emotions that they can't put into words. They may come off cold or may be hot and cold with you, but it's because they don't know what to say, and they certainly don't want to hurt you. I also feel like what would be something that would help you or your person is to do this writing, this journaling. If you have trouble with your words because of all the things that go on in one's mind, best thing to do is to write down what you're thinking, feeling, and that way you can see it on paper and you can do whatever you want with it after that. You can fold it up and burn it, send it off to the stars. But seeing it on paper, you are able to process it in a different way than it is when it's flying around with all the millions of other intrusive thoughts in your head. So I felt called to say that. Your person is a jokester. But this is no joke. They do imagine you naked. Um, Also, 18 is that moon energy. You might dream of each other. But there are fears and anxieties that keep your person from maybe telling you anything at all. Fear will make you do a lot of dumb shit. I left because you told me to. And 8 is that number of strength. It's the number of action. Leo energy. But 16 is that tower energy. And your person, they had this tower moment. They did. And they may be close to cycling out through it. I feel like part of the tower moment is the fact that they cannot be with you right now, and they very much want to be with you. Um, but this is self sabotage energy. This is something they found from you that they took as an opportunity to run, because they had a tower moment when the emotions started to when it went from sexual to actual emotions. That caused a tower moment because you started to warm their heart in ways, and their heart started growing like a lotus flower, and you became a wish, a dream, something that couldn't be real. But leaving, that's a cop out. And I think they know that now. And if they ghosted you, it's because they didn't want to hurt you. And they thought they were protecting you. But now they know that they want this with you. You are their emotional safe space where they've never had one before. You restarted their heart. We have more, Spirit. I need time for me, another 4. So they need time. 8, 4 is 12. That's that new perspective. They need time to create a new perspective that isn't a self limiting belief that keeps them from you, that keeps them in this energy of this fear. Like the moon energy is fears and anxieties. They just need time. They just need time. But there could be an invitation on the way. Like I said, this is very wintry, so that could come through sometime now that we are in winter. Let me see what's on the bottom. I hope you'll wait for me. Yeah. And look, 3 is a number of growth. They want you to wait until they've had the time to grow through everything that has kept them so stuck in the mud. They're working so hard to be that emperor or that empress, which is the number 3. And I think you are something that just really came out of left field, and they just did not know how to handle any of it. So they left because there was no way that you could be real, that you could be possible. I don't think your person's ever experienced an unconditional love. I think they've been traumatized. I mean, who hasn't? But it could go all the way back to childhood. You never want to, you always want to lead with grace and compassion because you never know what someone's been through. But they want you to wait because they feel the same way. 432, isn't that one of those frequency numbers? I'm also seeing love you too, because 143. I'm number person, but 2 is a number of balance. And this is the 2 of cups. This is that partnership, that soulmate energy. I think they're terrified because they treated you in a way that isn't to be condoned, but is also a trauma response. And they feel ashamed of it now. They regret it. They wish that they could change it. The wisdom that they have gained in knowing you. You have reignited their heart and their third eye. There's a lot of purple going on here. So you might have a telepathic connection. You might dream of each other. I feel like they definitely dream of you. They're so in their head, though. They're very insecure, very self-conscious. Look, there's the 10 of Pentacles. Boy, this is confusion. This is 7 of Cups, having all these options, wondering why you would even see them that way. But 7 is also a number of the Chariot, and they want to be able to bring you something tangible, something you deserve. They don't feel like they deserve you. They have you on a pedestal. Like, you must be blind, because how could you even look at them and want them like they want you? They want everything. They want the 10 of Pentacles, the 10 of Cups. But I'm also now getting the number 20 between the two tens, and that's judgment. And I think that's something your person struggles with. It doesn't matter that they feel the same way, and that it's there in their heart. They want this connection. It's there's still so much in their ego that they care too much about what others think. They have too many self-limiting beliefs. They fear change. But you have inspired them to grow from this darkness, to reach for their dreams. They want to tell you their story as soon as the words can come out without hurting. But I think they are very much a physical touch person. All right, let's see what else we get. I'm seeing no one compares. No matter how many people I've met and experiences I have, there's no one that compares to you. Ghosted, I'm sorry, I disappeared. I needed to get away and clear my head. Spirit, what's going on with Pile 2's person? What's going on with Pile 2's person? You're so smart. Your intellect really turns me on. You're so smart, and I really enjoy our conversations. So you could have a little bit of a sapiosexual type thing going on between you two. Maybe you both like to read. You're both artists in some way. I don't think they've ever been able to talk to anybody quite as easily as they found that they could talk to you. Oh, there's one. Oh, this came out in pile 1. It must be written in the stars, because you most definitely are my destiny. We belong together. You're my soulmate. Oh my goodness. Missing you. I miss you. I wish things were different. I'm leaving. I'm ready to leave a situation or mindset that has not served me and hindered my growth. 3, growth. I hope you'll wait for me. They needed time because they are trying to change. They are. I left because you told me to. I'm leaving. But this is a good thing. This is a really good thing. Let's see what we get from this deck. I'm seeing understanding. I see your side of the story. Spirit, what's going on with pile 2's person? Habits. I don't know if we will ever change. And that's that devil energy coming through, Capricorn. Um, your person does have a fear of change. They have a foundation. They have a routine. I just started getting a really bad headache in the right side, at the top of my head. I don't know if that's significant to anybody or if it's just part of my sickness, but we've also lost. I always have 11 candles lit. And so we've lost 1, 2, 3, 4 so far. So we're at 7 candles left. This reminds me of that song by Tove Lo, Habits. Just gotta stay high all the time to keep you off my mind. Might be some um, messages in that song for you. Look at that. It came out again. So your side of the story is the new perspective that they're seeing. And I think that's why they are growing. And hopefully they will soon be showing. Unexpected outcome. Things didn't go the way I planned. Yeah, I feel like your person was trying to be very strategic with you. Very strategic. And it didn't work out the way that they thought it would. Because you are not like every other person. Are you, Pile 2? Third party. There were other things that got in the way of us being together. And I think that is a big part of the reason they want to tell you their story. But they're so afraid that it's going to hurt you. But you're tough, Pile 2. That's what they need to understand. I'm going to get you some messages now so we can close out the reading. Spirit, what would Pile 2's person say if they were brave enough? I would like to give this another chance. I feel this insane attraction to you. Mm-hmm. Yes, yes, they do. I truly want to work on this connection. I am hopeful that we will reunite again. I've always been afraid of this love. It terrifies them. I feel like they've never experienced an unconditional love, therefore they were truly scared when you came into their life and reactivated their heart chakra. They automatically put their guard up. All right, get a few more messages. Spirit, is there any more messages for Pile 2? from their person. I feel you are the one that will free me from this hell I've been trapped in. You are so beautiful to them. I want to spend more time with you. There's that physical touch energy coming through. Also, quality time. Um, I feel like maybe your love language could be quality time and theirs could be physical touch. Selfless acts and sacrifices for love. I think that's what they want. I think that's the wish and the dream. But the time of separation meant for growth, again with that growth energy. I heal more each day with your help, Ken, coming through with how much you've helped them grow through the darkness of their life. The spell will be broken. Well, I think you already have broken that spell. Pile two. I'm just gonna peek, haunted by the memory of you. Oh, they really do miss you. They really do. And they are trying to break free from those self limiting beliefs and grow so that they can make their ultimate dreams come true with you. They just need some time. So, I think I'm going to leave it here, guys. Please, if this resonated, give me a comment down below. I love talking to you guys. Also, please like and subscribe. It really does help with that mean old YouTube algorithm. And if you want to delve into this any deeper, I do offer personal readings, and you can find that information down below or in my community feed, as well as the information on my second channel. And that is called Seraphim Siren, and I have just started it. So if you don't want to miss out on anything, go ahead and subscribe and click the notification bells, as I will be starting to post over there soon. So, thank you so much for being here. I'm sending so much love and warm soul hugs, and wherever you are, whatever you're doing, I hope it's as beautiful as you. Thank you so much for being here. Bye, guys. Hey, pile three. If you chose this beautiful piece of petrified wood debuting on the channel, this is going to be a reading. Also, if you missed my intro, if you are interested, I do talk about a few things, giveaways for free personal readings, and upcoming spicy new series for my members section. So if you're interested, head on over back to that intro and I'll tell you all about it. Okay, so what we have here: cry for nature, mourning for something sacred which seems lost. What an intensely beautiful photo. It's the number 8, which is a number of action and strength. Leo energy. Such a beautiful card. I feel like your person is going through a gray area in their life where somewhere in between the dark night of the soul and the spiritual awakening, where all they want to do is cry. They feel like they've already lost you. Now that they realize how sacred your connection is, they're already mourning the loss of you without even having told you how they feel. Let us see what the book says. Where did I put it? Here it is. Okay. If you would like to screenshot, and I'm going to hold this up actually. Okay. I'm seeing that it's on page 61. So 6 is lover's energy, right? And it's a choice. 1 is beginnings. It's also the magician. So manifesting. So, mourning for something sacred which seems lost. You can see how the saddened fairy, that, the saddened, sorry guys. Also, if you missed the intro, I swear I'm telling you that I am like coming out of being very sick, so my voice is all over the place and I'm just in and out. Okay. So bear with me. You can see how saddened the fairy being here is, and how she weeps for that which was cut down before its time had come. This old tree represents knowledge and all that was once held sacred and secure, as it was once the home of this fairy. Now, with its destruction and murder, she faces a time of deep grief. In your life, too, there may be that which has caused you deep grief, when something that feels like a part of you has been taken away well before its time has come. The grief you feel must be honored and expressed and felt, for then healing can take place. There is no shame in weeping for that which seems to be lost. The tears are the water that brings new life, so do not feel you must hold back. This card indicates deep sadness and inner frustration on behalf of the questioner when confronted with the enslavement of the environment, animals, marine life, and elemental life to man's needs. The effort to overcome these institutionalized brutalizations of our flora and fauna, of our earth, Gaia, can seem so very, very great and can take so much energy. You may feel, as you fight this good fight, that you are barely making any progress at all, and that you are restricted and thwarted and overwhelmed. But the efforts you make will do more than change things. They will make you very strong, and you will be sending a ripple effect through our world, often without even knowing who you have inspired. Do not underestimate the impact you can have. Divinatory meaning. This is the card of the person who loves where they are, this planet. This person may be passionate about animals, nature, trees, and protecting this earth. This person realized they are, as a child, when faced with the ageless wisdom of all the creatures of this wonderful blue and green planet. Human wisdom is but one form. The being who has drawn this card is one with great elemental energy, who can help rid the environment of toxic poisons and environmental pollutions. You will be passionately interested in helping the environment to be healed. In the same way, you are able to help heal toxic energy in places or in others. You may find that you have a talent for clearing the karma of the environment. This card is about the divine protection this magical planet enjoys from its special earth warriors. The person this card signifies has this earth warrior energy, the earth spirit, in terms of all who are attuned with this new earth energy, and we all have this capacity, regardless of age, religion, race, creed, family background, and our issues, has the chance to change into a person of the new earth. And in the reverse meanings, if someone were to be in blockages of this, again, we have 8 coming through, also lovers, and 2. 6 is healing, and lovers is a choice. 2 is high priestess, which is secrets, knowledge. It's also a number of balance, decisions. 9 is that hermit energy. So a little introspection could be needed. 3 is growth. In this card's case, the reversed position simply intensifies the upright position. The sadness may have fueled a feeling of nihilism, which many young people can experience, making them feel alienated, angry, and can lead to self-harming activities. These young ones need to engage in meaningful activism to overcome their despair at the greed and the lies that they can clearly sense all around them. They also need good food, plenty of physical activity, and must be cautious of being medicated out of their activism. If left without purpose, these young beings can find themselves lost with a belief that all people are untrustworthy, greedy, and materialistic. They must take action, become informed, be well, and raise their warrior voices to make meaningful changes that will help support this beautiful planet and all of her beings. That one almost took me out a couple times, guys. It's very strong energy there. All right, I'm going to pull a few oracle cards. This This is the Oracle of Fairies. Take a deep breath and think about your person. These are very new and sticky, so I just kind of... There we go. And on the bottom, divination. Embrace your powers of divination, which are especially strong right now. You have the ability to see your current situation with crystal clear clarity. I knew I was feeling that High Priestess, that number 2. Oop, little dolphin fell over. Okay. Oh. Okay. Oh boy. Okay. This was the bottom of the deck in pile 2, so that might be your sign to go and see pile 2. Wish wisely. Use your wishes wisely to manifest your heart's desire and take practical steps towards making your dreams come true. Oh, wow. Look at this card. Oh, this is the most beautiful card. I mean, like I said, this is new. I haven't really seen. Oh my goodness. I am just... It takes my breath away. It's so beautiful. Protection. The fairies of protection are shielding you with a magical fairy ring of love and light. Practice psychic protection before embarking on any spiritual work. Again, High Priestess coming through. Pisces energy. Precious time. The fairy of time wants you to experience every moment fully and to make the most of your precious time. Be mindful not to waste others' time either. There's a lot going on here. It's an owl back here. So many clocks. I'm getting Time by Pink Floyd, taking away the moments that make up a dull day. You fritter and waste the hours in an offhand way, kicking around on a piece of ground in your hometown, waiting for someone or something to show you a way. Tired of lying in the sunshine, staying home to watch the rain. But you are young and life is long and there is time to kill today. Until one day you find 10 years have got behind you, no one told you when to run. You missed the starting gun. There might be some messages for you in that song. Also, pile 2 was the Story Keeper card, about writing your story and wisdom. There's this owl back here. So I'm really feeling called to tell you guys to maybe check out pile 2 for some extra messages. These are very beautiful and very spiritual cards. Let's see what we get with the tarot. Do you think about me too? I hope you wait for me. Oh my goodness. Wow. Okay, so they really have things to say. Look at this. Look at this. You are their light. They might as well be in the middle of this fairy ring of you. They feel so safe. You're like a dream come true. They wish for you. They know how precious time is and how they're losing time. Divine timing is not something that, nobody wants to hear that. Nobody wants to hear patience but you are lighting their way. You're literally the colors in their life where they haven't been able to see. It's like when someone who's colorblind gets those special glasses and they put them on and they start crying. Cry for nature. Because then they can see all the beauty that they have missed. Sorry, guys. This is the heavy energy. Your light is divine. So much so that they want 7 chariot energy. They want to bring you to them. They want to bring this dream into a reality. They want to embrace your magic. But they are in so much pain. And they feel like they aren't going to be able to make it in time. I'm getting a couple of songs. Intrusive Thoughts, Natalie Jane. Specifically, she says, "What if I die before telling you how I really feel?" And I think that part of this 3D reality is really getting to you both, because there's not a lot of time that we have. Time is precious. That's why I always push for communication. I lost 2 sisters within a few months of each other a couple of years ago. And ever since, I just have always said, if you have something to say that that you would regret if you didn't, if you woke up tomorrow and your person wasn't there, then you should say it. Sorry, guys. If you came with a specific question, it's your answer. But I think this is for me because I shouldn't apologize, because tears are the way that we connect. It's the way that we heal. And feeling your emotions is one of the healthiest ways your body can heal, by crying. And a lot of people grew up in environments where that wasn't safe for them. So that could be something that is specific to your person, which is why they bury their emotions, which is why when you come to them and you offer them help, time, dreams, they just, the answer is always no. Because that's how they protect themselves. It's how they've always coped, by doing everything on their own. It's another 7. I just wish things were different. I really wish that things were different. They do want to make their heart's desire take the practical steps towards making this dream of you come true. But they need to. 7 and 7 is 14. That comes to that temperance number of 14, which is balance again. Oh boy. Give me one more, Spirit. Again, this is coming through. I hope you'll wait for me. 3 is growth. 7 and 3 is 10, which is a cycle. And I think they're finally ready to close out the cycle. They don't want to lose any more time. They don't want to waste any more time not being able to protect you and your light and make you feel safe in their arms. They don't want you to cry for them. They don't want to die before telling you all the things that they never have. Another 7. Another wish. I just dream and wish for everything. There's so much. There's so much wishful thinking in this reading, and I don't think any of it would be possible if it wasn't for you and your light. I just want you all the time. It takes a certain amount of strength with that 8 coming through. Also 15 with that double energy. So Capricorn and Leo, you are wrong. I'm ready. That's the Fool. They are ready to take a leap of faith. If I asked you to stay, would you leave? This is also 4 is a foundational number. I think this is something that they want. Well, I don't know what that was, but that just stopped out of nowhere. Alexa, what time is it?
The time is 4:46 a.m.
I believe I was saying that this is to loosen up so that they can come to you with some truth without fear of rejection. But, because I'm seeing 18 with that moon energy, and I'm seeing 19 with the sun energy. So that's, you could be the happiest thing in their world. Empress and Emperor, 3 and 4. They definitely see you as endgame. So, but they do almost obsess and are just very much in this lust for you. But it's not all about that. And if that's what you're thinking, that is not all about that. It is definitely something important, but this right here, this them being ready, I just feel with all these 7s, I really just feel like they are finally coming to bring forward the things that they are learning about themselves, the things that they wouldn't know had it not been for your light in their life. Wow. Okay, I'm going to get a few messages of advice. Look at that. You feel like home. Being with you reminds me of simpler times. You bring so much happiness and peace. Spirit, What is pile three's person? I want to say what's going on with pile three's person. I'm single right now. I'm not attached to anyone and not looking to get into a relationship at this time. And that's what they wish could be different. And that's why they want you to wait for them, which is totally up to you. If you want to hold space for this person, there's no wrong answer. It's only the answer of what your heart wants. Right now, they are in a space of needing to figure out the rest of the things that go with having that ego. I feel like they're not ready to tie themselves down. Yeah, look, need time to heal. Right now, I'm in a space where I need to focus on my healing and self love. This isn't about you, it's about me. And that's really the truth of it. You have really triggered them into this spiritual awakening, and they need to heal. Anything else, Spirit? It's on. I see you looking good and moving on. I don't care who you're talking to. I'm better. I will compete for you. So that's some energy right there. They seem very competitive, as far as they might be a little jealous that um, yeah, they definitely want to be the one that protects you, makes you safe, keeps you warm at night. It's like it's like having their cake and eating it too. It's like they don't want to see you with anybody else, even though they won't say that to you. They'll say, "I'm single," but they might be doing a little spying on you as well. Get one more. One more. Oof. No, 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 Spirit. Oh, thank you. Look at that. I think this has come out in every pile. I'm so sorry I disappeared. I needed to get away and clear my head. So, yeah, that happened. And it wasn't your fault. If anything, it's the way that they learned how to cope with trauma, with things that, their fight or flight mode is to disappear. Running, chasing, playing games. This is a game to me, the way I'm acting, responding, or posting it to get your attention. That's some big deck energy right there. And with what's going on here, I feel like they are very much in their feelings. They very much need that time and space to heal. But when they think of you, their light, their safe space, it's it's like they get possessive. They can't commit to anything right now except themselves, but they don't want to see you with anyone else either. And maybe they even ghosted and played these games to self sabotage. But this energy was a coping mechanism. They understand exactly what you are to them now and what a fool they were to have said or not said the things that they've needed to say. I get a few of these that reveal I want to tell you the truth. Spirit, what's going on with Pile Three's person? What's going on? Confusion. I feel unclear about where we stand. Irreplaceable. The way you love can never be matched. And they understand that. They are not confused about that. And what they're confused on is the things that they still have to change within themselves. Their self limiting beliefs, the things that they need to grow and heal from. Look at that. Look at that. Sabotage in space came out. I mess up the good things in my life sometimes. I need more time to think. This makes me so sad. Because it's really not that they're a bad person, Pile 3. And they're understanding themselves more and more just because of the light that you've shown them and the unconditional love that you've given. Unworthy, you're a better person than I am. They don't feel good enough for you. And until they do, they won't bring you anything. Oh boy. All right, let's close this out with some messages. Spirit, what would Pile Three's person say? You're so beautiful inside and out. I sometimes feel you deserve so much better than me. It hurts. It hurts to feel this energy. For someone to be such a good person and then think that they don't deserve to be loved. It's heartbreaking. I want to reach out to you. I can't stop thinking about what we had. All right. A few more messages. Spirit, Spirit, what would pile three's person say if they could? Helpful people supporting your connection. So that's good. Because I don't feel like this has always been like this. I can't be with you right now. I don't want to burden you with my issues. Yeah, that's exactly what I was saying. They don't want you to see them like that. I feel that you are more attractive than me and fear you will find better. They've been done so dirty, pile three. I want to spend more time with you. Again, with time coming through. Haunted by the memory of you. Oh boy, pile three. This was this was something else. First of all, I am sending you so much love and warm soul hugs because you and your person, because I can feel the pain that both of you are in. And no one deserves to feel like this. No one deserves to suffer at the hands of their own mind or I just it's just really painful. Like I just want to like bawl my eyes out and I'm trying not to. Um so I'm gonna leave it here. And if you want to dive into this any further, I do offer personal readings. You can find that information on my community feed down below. Um, yeah, so thank you so much for being here. If this resonated, please like, subscribe, comment down below. I love talking to you guys. And yeah, just wherever you are, whatever you're doing, I hope it's as beautiful as you and your person. Sending all my love, pile three. See you in the next one. Bye.